Greetings, hatchlings! It is I, dragoninahuman, and once again I'm playing the Beat the Beast Direwolf20's back, and the version of the back is 5.2.1. And I also figured out that these little melee turtles right here, once the chunk that they are in gets unloaded, so for example if I were to switch out from this world and then back in, I would have to give these turtles the kill command again. And there's a very easy way to fix this. Just place down a chunk loader. Really simple. So this is creating power. It hasn't even been on for really long, but it's already creating a ton of power. Yeah, a ton. So yeah, I'll leave that running for a little bit. Now, to move on to this stuff. You're probably wondering, the hell is this? Like, what is this? And what's its use? And what's it good for? And you said that, like, this is not as efficient as this. Well, this is pretty much like your basic setup. It's just like you have not necessarily these because these are fancy, but like you have solar panels and you have like wire hooked up to them, and wire goes to the bat box, so you have the solar panels like directly hooked up to the bat box, and then the wire going to wherever the frick you want. That's not useful. Now, I'm not gonna make a voltmeter because that would show you something, but just don't feel like it. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Now, these wires can carry a lot more power at once, but they will lose a lot less voltage as they carry around power. These are transformers, which transform it from like low voltage to, I don't know, slightly higher voltage. Now, don't be expecting your machine to go blowing up, for example, the yellow furnace, because pretty much, anything in it now. So, pretty much when you place it next to it, it won't even connect, it won't do anything, so yeah, this is purely for transporting voltage. Now, how do you make these transformers? I will show you. Oh. Transformers. What? This is how you make a voltage transformer. So first off, you need to make a diamond draw plate, which is this, and like just that draw plate. You need to this much, really? That's quite a bit. So let's see. How many did I need? Got oh yeah, right. I know. Boom. Okay. Screw that up. Forgot about this stuff right here. Oh, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. No, I'm done. Okay, boom. So, yeah, that. Blue alloy, just like this. Voltage. Now, these voltage transformers on their own won't really do anything. Because, also, oh, let me turn this thing back on. So, thing with these is, this won't do anything. But this will. So when you place them down, the low voltage will go in here, and the medium voltage will go out there. You can just pick them up, no problem. So what you do is, you just place them down like that. Gather all of this. And yes, I will show you how to make the higher, like, voltage wire thing. I will show you, just gonna have to do this. So I will collect all of this, and it will take like a couple of seconds. So, yeah, I'll do that. Alright, I picked up all the wire and did all of that stuff, so now you just place down all of these transformers like that. So this will connect, don't worry about that. So then I put this here. Now I take blue alloy wire and do that. Now blue alloy wire is just any color wall plus this, and that creates that. So now I do this, So pretty much what this does is, it transfers a higher amount of power at a lower energy loss. So pretty much the wire that you had before, it wouldn't really carry a high voltage, a high amount of power, and like, pretty much, if these energy cells were empty, right? This one well, currently it's lowering because of this wire. It's like putting voltage into this wire, so that's pretty much why it's lowering right now. But there we go, perfect amount. So like this thing would pretty much just go all the way empty. I guess. So this would pretty much go all the way empty. This wouldn't produce a lot of MJ, and this would just like these battery boxes would just simply just not empty out at all. Like right now they're emptying because I guess they're like feeding power into the wire because there's voltage on the wire. Now you can see these are all pretty much full. This one's on, but this one's full, so like this one's full as well. There's no real point in that being on. So yeah, if you have like something like this, like 60 of these solar panels, or pretty much keep one of these things running like infinitely. And if you set it up sort of like this, like 60 solar panels and like this, and that will do just fine. So yeah, that's something. This actually went to the quarry, but I'm not using the quarry right now because I have so many resources, chunks that are not loading. Whee! Anyway, so right here, what is this for? This is going to be for something. And if you wonder where the wire went, it's right there, just underneath. So yeah, usually like dump junk in my inventory. I guess you can just place it next to a battery box, really. So that'll be fine. All right, now this is producing stuff. Okay, that's done. Yeah, assembly table. Assembly table, diamond gear, just gold gear, iron gear, stone gear, wood gear, gear. And then obsidian F. I put the assembly table in the middle. If you put a chest next to it, oh yeah, also hold shift, omni wrench. Yeah. Assembly table, cool thing, I'll explain it in a bit. So now, but for next assembly table, laser, let's out. Pretty much you can look at the recipe yourself as well, so yeah. So I put this all there, so this should do just fine. It should do just fine. Do a leaf. Now, what this assembly table is good for is, let's see, it's pretty much for these sort of things. In an assembly table, you put in like the necessary materials, and it will make it will need power and it will make stuff for you. Now, currently what I want the assembly table for is for this. It's not really what I'm specifically going to use them for, but this is one thing. Now here you can see several items that you can make. Now, redstone chipsets are good for certain things. Redstone golden chipsets are good for other things. What I pretty much want to make is an ME basic processor, because I'm going to be making a lot of ME stuff. So what you do is you click on it and you see all these beams activate, and blue means their max efficiency, and that means that they are transferring power. Now pretty much the thing is that all these lasers are transferring power into this, and once it reaches full, it will create one of these. And if you put a chest next to it, it will put the chips that it creates into the chest. So that's cool. There is one little thing though. If you don't put a chest next to it, it will just pop out the item in the top. So if you just leave it be, the items will despawn. And I hoped I would have fixed this by placing stairs here, but apparently I did not fix that, so I should just replace these with half slabs. Because this looks dumb. How are we going power? That's going down quite quickly. Yeah, let's turn this back on. See how the power going here. We're good. Also, if this is all configured correctly, what I did in like a test world is these can pretty much output power at 10 MJ. Like they create like 10 MJ, like quite a lot. So like, yeah, one of these engines, if like hooked up, like this is only creating just over 9 MJ per tick. But if you configure it correctly, like, or actually, currently it's producing just over 9 MJ per tick through this, but if you just put the solar panels directly up to the bat box, because even this little bit of wire is already losing power, right? So if we were to just place these down on the ground, bat box next to it, battery box next to it, a voltage transformer, this would produce 10 NJ per tick, so suck it, electrical engines. Like, don't think that I have anything against electrical engines. Electrical engines are really cool and all, but, you know, these things are just better. It's a lot of blazes, and I think that the XP is, maxed out. Ow. Ow. Getting hit by the turtle. Through the glass. Good job there. Jesus. Now I am taking damage, but it won't really increase beyond that level, so... Dang it. And now it's filling pretty much up the last generator, so that's cool. So yeah, that's about that. These are producing chipsets, which is cool, which I sort of need. These are gonna run out soon. The chipsets, what I need chipsets for is I'm going to make something that's really expensive. So you need like 4 quartz and 4 redstone, and that will make these. Now, ME, spacebar. What I'm going to make it like this stuff is all sort of complicated unless someone explains it properly to you. And yeah. What I'm going to make is these. For this you need this, and for that you need that, for that you need that, blah, 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 blah. Now, what this is good for is... I can't really show you right now. I don't think, actually, can I? I guess. Yeah, I could. I would need to write for another one of these chipsets. You done yet? You done yet? You done yet? Almost. This is really annoying. And also, how you get silicone is you just melt quartz dust and you get silicone. That's pretty much the only way to get silicone. This is really annoying. Alright, so I'm going to make an MA chest. 2 quartz, 4 iron, and 2 redstone. There, one of these. Leave just iron. Nope. Just right. And I dirt. Glass. Alright. Fair enough. Dirt to glass. Alright. I guess it would really be better off showing a single player, I guess, but... Alright. Let me just... also, this is something you will need for wiring, let's see... Yeah, I'll just grab a ton of this. Alright. Nope. Nope. I don't know if this is enough. Apparently it is. Okay, so this is important stuff. Let me actually hook this up to something safe. That should do. Does it? Yeah, okay. So this just needs power at all times. It needs power. But it will use EU and it will use MJ. Now there's ways that this works. Now one of the energy things, one EU stands for 2 of the energy units that this thing needs, and one MJ stands for 5 of the energy units that this thing needs. Now there's also some other device. Let's see, where is it? Controller. Ooh, those are a bit. It's pretty much the same thing, but then with a diamond. Rubber diamond. Guess this is pretty much what you need. It's very useful. Now we'll just start making one of those. And then after that, because if you select one and then you select on the other, I right clicked on this to disable it. This needs a lot more power than this. I'll need to make one of these. I guess actually I could just show you this as single player because that would be a lot easier. Why is this one not doing anything? I guess because of this. No? Because of the chest, huh? It's annoying. Why you not work? Oh. Derp. Derp, 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 derp. I had to turn off. Huh. Fail. Okay, so that will just make it a slight bit more efficient. So yeah, worth it. Ta-da! Omni range. What's it not good for? So this wow, it's actually going fairly fast. How much power do we have left? It's going down quite quickly. Don't really like that. Still waiting for it. Still waiting for it. Come on. Come on. Be faster. Blah, blah, blah. Getting closer. Wow. 50.4 MJ per tick. So these 12 lasers are producing 50.4 MJ per tick. Wow. That is quite a lot. So, let's see. Spacebar. Without the spacebar, it will just show like a lot of colors. Okay. 4 quartz. And iron already have on me. No, not that. This one. Okay, controller. These are quite useful. That's making a lot of noise. I think I can just place it right there for now. Ta-da! These will pretty much use energy non-stop, so that's a bit annoying. So I don't think I actually want to hook up to this. I'll just place it right there. It can have high voltage, so that's cool. Now here you will see how many units it will use. Now energy units, as I said, 1 EU gives 2 energy units, and 1 MJ will give 5 energy units, so that's cool. Now here, what's interesting about it is this will pretty much extend the reach. So this will register every single thing that's attached to it. See, also I want to make one of these because they are quite useful. Let me see. Probably nighttime. No? Okay, cool. Oh, usually it sticks in here. Oh well. It's good to always carry around cobblestone. And wood. And a crafting bench. Derp. Dark. Okay. What else? Now what these are good for is, these blazes make an awful lot of noise. Now, for example, when I place down this, it will register it and it will say, like, this chest is using 7 units per tick. That's, okay. But when you, for example, don't want it to use, MJ, when you don't want it to be attached, you place this thing, now it's... Okay, so currently, it only measures, this is, why is it? Okay, so when you give this a redstone signal, every single thing beyond this line will be like, it will be recognized as connected. But when you don't give it a redstone signal, everything beyond that line is not connected. Now, there's also a thing, you can just put machines of the ME set next to this, and it will still count as connected. And next to that, next to that, next to that, it will still count as connected. So you don't specifically need to hook it all up with this wire. Also, you can turn like different colors, which is just really easy. That will make it like you can have like separate systems within the same system. Also, don't ever place 2 of these ME controllers in the same system, because apparently they 2 of them will just start fighting and it will start being all bad and stuff. And this is producing way more power than this needs. Yay, on off. So what you need in an ME chest is if you put one of these in, I obviously want the biggest one. One of these things can hold 63 different types of items, but the amount of bytes, it pretty much turns items, for example redstone, it will turn items directly into yeah, it will turn items into bytes, into memory. So like, for example, what I can do is I can put all of this redstone and much more into one of these ME chests, and it will just stack up constantly. Like, it will eventually be a stack of like over 1,000, and this thing won't even be nearly filled up. Like, it will only like scratch the surface of how much you can make. Now, for demonstration's sake, I guess I could make one of these storage cells. They can't store a lot of items, but yeah, whatever. I have pretty much infinite resources anyway. Let's see. I have one of them. Actually, how much does it cost to make one of these? Oh, no, these. Okay, so I need 3. Guess I could make one. Yeah, I'll just make one of the most simplest one just to demonstrate. 3 redstone, 2 glass, and redstone, glass, iron. No, I don't actually like really. Okay, so this is the lowest one. Now, what this will do is put this in here, and this will open up. Now, what I can do, take all the redstone I want. Oh, not that one. And as you can see, it will just stack up and stack and stack. And yeah, it only has used 128 of the, that many bytes. And this thing can only store 63 different types of items. So like, if it were to store all of this in it, it'll be fine with that. But, that's 8 of the different types. So that's really cool. So now I can pretty much put all my redstone into that one single pile. You can't actually drag them all into there at once. Bit annoying. Now there's a lot of machines that you can make with this. So like, there's a machine that you just right click on the thing and you can see it. Now, what you might be wondering is, like, what happens if this chest runs out of like, what will happen if this chest runs out of energy? Oh, well, there you go. Like, currently I can still open it, but I can tell it to take this out, but like, eventually once the power that's inside of it really runs out and you've tried to open it, it will just say like there's no power left in it and you can't open it. Now I can't actually access my items, but as soon as I give it power, I can open it up again and I can access my items, and that's all cool and it's all happy and it's like, so as you can see, I can just store all of my redstone in here. And the reason why I want this is so I can just pretty much store so incredibly much more. That's a lot of XP. Jesus. As you can see, it's starting to store blaze rods. It only stored 64. What's it doing with the rest? Really? I might know a solution to this. It's a bit weird from time to time. Oh. That should fix it. Ah, there we go. Whoa, that's a line. Not really. When you try to input, whoa, Jesus. I guess these started to fill up. Then. Okay, yeah, that's already 4 stacks of blaze rods. Good thing that I checked up on it. because that could have been really bad. Probably what was happening was that all of the blaze rods that like were in there weren't actually getting sucked up and were just getting burned. So, yeah. Those are 6 stacks of blaze rods. As you can see, these few generators aren't enough. Let's see. It's still running fine? Yeah, it's still fine. This is sucking up a lot of power. How much do we have? Oh. So yeah, I need to make a lot of this. Oh, interesting texture. Let's see, okay, sand. Let's see, what else do we have? Everything empty? Yeah, looks like it. Pretty much, I just need this because I want to make this, but I need this, but I need this, but I need this, but I need this, and that's just this. It needs a lot of these. Yeah. Now you can also make them like this, and then like use quartz cutting knife, but I don't actually know how many uses this has, and I don't want to waste quartz because, well, I just don't want to. Crafting monitor. Oh, these are actually really useful. I'd also make one of these. Hold on for 1 second. Let me check up on something. Alright, yeah, as expected, we are getting very close to the 30 minutes again. Yeah. Actually, this is pretty close to everything that I wanted to show. These are cool, these are cool. This is really cool. So now it measures everything that's within. Oh, redstone. I'll just store all the redstone in this one. Now what's also fun is these things can act pretty much as like project tables. Oh, it's almost half full. Oh. Or it is over half full. Crafting. Alright. Alright. That. What do you need? Ironing glass. And put the iron away. Again. So, then one of these, and this, like that. These are really cool. Again, this will measure it, use a little bit of power. Oh no, wait, actually this is a completely different machine. This is something completely different, which I do not need right now at all. But I'll need it later on eventually, just to figure out problems. Okay, so for that I need one of these. Of course. So I need this. Oh, actually. So yeah, I need iron and redstone. So obviously just put away. Except for this. Oh, and quartz. And quartz. Okay. I forgot the recipe. Already, derp. Okay. I pretty much forgot it again right away, but whatever. I'll try. Okay, good. Oh. And then I got this, that. Okay. Now this, what it does is I'll need to make another one later on, but okay, let's see. Storage cells. Storage table. Let's grab one of these. Alright. Don't worry, I'm not getting a shortage of iron, it's just that at the exact moment. Okay. These are pretty much like, oh, staying there, are like, yeah, project tables, only like, if you hook up multiple of these enemy chests, right, then, you will get to see all the items that are in here. Now, for example, if you take this out, there's nothing in here. Put it back in, it's in here. Interesting thing. So right now, it's here, right? Turn it off. It's not there. Also, you can search the name. You just type, and so you need to press escape. So sorry for burp. So yeah, if you have like items in your chest, again, this is not really a permanent thingy, really. It's pretty much like a project table, only like the inventory is not limited to this. The inventory is limited to the amount of items that you put into it. And eventually, what I plan on doing is putting every single item in here into those chests. Now, obviously, into like this one, because this one has such a massive amount of storage. And what you can also do with it is you can pretty much automate this. Like, you can just make it so that like it will process all of the items. Ooh. Aha. Oh yeah, and also I completely forgot about this. I got enough woven silk to make my which is cool. So now bees, when I wear this, can no longer hurt me, which is cool stuff. Yay! And here's some more stuff, but that'll be for another episode because this is already taking way too long. So yeah, I can't really show you too much of this because I want to make this thing, and until I have this thing, I'm not really gonna go too far into all of this. Yeah. Mark. Oh. Where? Okay. Okay. So anyway, this is dragoninahuman. I hope you've learned something from this episode, despite this wasn't really complete because I need to make a lot of these like circuit thingies. And I will do that off screen. I'll need to make a lot of these. Like, seriously, I could do it with, I could do it using this. I don't really care about spending extra redstone because why would I care? But I just prefer doing it like this because, like, I need to spend my power on something. Alright? Is this seriously currently producing more than 12 MJ per tick? That is just sick. It is actually, or that could be because, yeah, it's probably because these are only accepting like, how much? Yeah, only accepting that much. So now it will start loading. So what I will do is, alright, so now I'll output more, so these batteries will go empty slower. Oh boy. That is quite some power input right there. Yeah. So yeah. So my name is dragoninahuman. I hope this episode was somewhat informative to you. You know, if it was, please leave a like. If you liked the video, you know, leave a like as well. These brains in a jar are actually full. You can see that by the amount of XP that's popping out. This barrel, I think I need to upgrade that, so that will probably be something for next episode, where I will show you how to upgrade these barrels. Or I make it so that all the items go straight into this thing. Let's actually do that right now. First off, also don't lose this thing, because if there's item in this thing and you lose it, it's gone. That thing is then gone. So yeah. Don't lose it. Alright, doesn't have power. You don't specifically need to hook this up to this, but now there's power. No blaze rods will go in there. And that's a bit jerky. Usually when there we go. Empty barrel. Huh. Now I have a lot of redstone to deal with. Yeah, this is a pretty good storage, I guess. I mean, I can just store all the brain swords in this one. So this one actually does have a use. Huh. Cool. And this barrel. Get out of there. No, it's not even circle. Barrel. Barrel! What? I'll just store you in there. And I'll store you in there. I'll do some organizing. Anyway, again. This is dragoninahuman. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've learned something. If you did either of those, please leave a like. If you like the commentary in general, if you like the videos, subscribing won't hurt either, because whenever I upload something, you'll be notified of it right away. So yeah, this is dragoninahuman. I hope you enjoyed, and I bid you all farewell. Goodbye.